Welcome back to another Twitter tutorial from Beacon SEO. I'm Dale, the social media director, and we're today going to show you how to conversate with people. Last time I talked about the different types of messages, and on this episode I'm going to actually show you how to interact with people on Twitter. So again, as always, first thing we're going to do is log in. We're at twitter.com, which is the most simple platform to use in my opinion. As we move on in these videos, I'm going to explain some different platforms for you to use, but as for right now, we're going to stick on twitter.com, and we're going to log in to get to our main news feed section. So if you remember, I talked about 4 different types of Twitter messages. There are 3 that are public. One is just a regular tweet, one is a retweet, one is an @reply, and the final is a private message, and that's called a direct message or a DM, as you'll often see in Twitter lingo. So the first thing to do, if you just want to send a tweet out, up here there's this box that says what's happening. That's your cue to send a message. So I'm just going to send this out. A tweet goes to everyone who happens to be following you. So I'm just going to write, this is a test message for training purposes. If you notice down here, I have a character count. Twitter infamously has a 140 character limit, and it keeps track of how many characters you have left. If I wanted to, I could keep typing another 95 characters, but this is fine. I'm going to do that, and I just hit tweet, and now my timeline is updated with my tweet from the Beacon Videos account that says this is a message for training purposes. So that's how you tweet. The second type is a retweet. And so there are a couple different ways to retweet. The twitter.com platform makes it pretty simple for you. There's just a button you push and it'll ask you, do you want to do this? As I showed you in the other video, the old style of retweeting is with an RT. So there are a couple different ways. If you just want to use the twitter.com version, for instance, I'll just retweet this message right here from me. If I just hit retweet and it says, are you sure you want to retweet this to all your followers? And hit OK. And it's done. And you know it's done because now there's a little notice right here on the corner of the tweet. That means it's been retweeted. The other thing I could have done, it's a little bit more time consuming, but if I really wanted to follow the old format and let everybody know, I could have done this. And that gets the entire message. I just copy and pasted it. I use the @NormalGuyGuide username and just put the RT in front of it. If you use other platforms, a lot of them will give you the choice on this. Twitter.com does not. So the easiest way to do is just to use the retweet button. But if you want to go old school and use the old school RT, that would be how you do it. I'm not going to send that out right now, though, since we just retweeted it. The third is an @reply. So let's say I wanted to write back to myself, as this happens to be, but this is my personal account. But if you hover over the message, you can see right here there's a reply button. If you hit the reply button, it automatically brings up every @name that was mentioned in the tweet. So I was talking about this account Grantland33. Now you may or may not want that second account to be on there. Notice the @NormalGuyGuide is the first one because that's who you're replying to, and then it automatically highlights the other ones because if you want to delete that, it makes it easy for you. So if I wanted to, I just say, I agree, and this is a reply for training purposes. You notice it still keeps track of the character count, and this is the message down here that you're replying to, just in case you forget which one you hit reply to. So I'm going to go ahead and hit tweet on that. So now you can see, here's our message from Beacon Videos. Starts with the @username, so I wrote that to @NormalGuyGuide, and then there's the message. So those are the 3 different types of public tweets or messages on Twitter. But to send a private message through twitter.com, you can do so to anyone who's following you. So I'm going to go up here. How you do that is up here on your main scroll bar. You click on messages. Here's the one I sent in the previous video. But I'm just going to click new message and I'll send another one just to show again. So that's going to the @Beacon SEO account. Notice a little check mark came up for a second to let me know that I can in fact send that. And I'm just going to write another test message. And I'm going to hit send. And it added it to the queue of private messages that I've sent to this account. And again, these private DM messages that you send, or DMs you send through the message tab, those are just to be seen between you and the person you're communicating with. So that's how you do it. Simple, quick, easy ways to communicate with other people via Twitter.com. Next time we're going to go ahead and talk about hashtags.